addition or subtraction of fractions with different denominators. If you have watched my introduction video on this topic, this is just the same type of problem. You're going to create equivalent fractions that have the same denominator so that you're able to add and subtract the fractions. If you can see right here, we're trying to add 2/5 to 5/7. They don't have the same denominator. We cannot just add straight across. We need to create the same denominator for both of these fractions. If I'm looking at 5 and 7, the LCD of 5 and 7 is 35. That means that we want the denominator on both of these fractions to be 35. So if we want to change 5 into 35, we would be multiplying him by 7. 5 times 7 gives me 35. But whatever you do on the bottom, you have to also do on the top. So 2 times 7 is going to give me 14. That means 2/5 is the same fraction as 14 over 35. For 5/7, if we want to make that denominator into 35, we need to multiply 7 by 5. 7 times 5 is what gives us 35 as a denominator. I'm going to do the same thing on top. That'll give me 25. So instead of 2/5 plus 5/7, we are going to change this into 14 over 35 plus 25 over 35. Now that these have the same denominator, we can go ahead and add straight across. 14 plus 25 is going to give you 39. So 39 over 35 is our answer. We cannot simplify this fraction anymore, so this is our final answer. So let's go ahead and do another example. We have 8/9 minus 5/12. All right, so now some people kind of get caught up in just multiplying these two numbers together to get the LCD. You can find a common denominator by multiplying these numbers together, but it might not be the least common denominator. So your life's going to be a little bit more hectic if you try multiplying 9 and 12 together to get your LCD. Let's just kind of make a list of the multiples of 9 and the multiples of 12 and find our LCD that way. So you have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and we'll just stop there. 12, we have 12, that's not on my 9 list. 24 is not on my multiples of 9 list. 36 is on both lists. So the LCD is going to be 36. We'll go ahead and create some equivalent fractions. So if I want to make these denominators into 36, I need to multiply 9 by 4 in order to get 36. To make 12 into 36, I need to multiply it by 3. So I will do that on the top and the bottom. 8 times 4 is 32, so we have 32 over 36, minus 5 times 3 is 15, 12 times 3 is 36. Now that they have the same denominator, I can go ahead and just subtract the tops. So 32 minus 15, all over 36. That's going to give me 17 over 36, and those do not have any common factors, so that's my final answer there. Now, you can also do problems like this in your calculator. Your calculator will simplify these fractions for you right away, and it's a lot faster. It's useful to have these tools to know how to manipulate fractions, but don't feel afraid to use your calculator as a tool when you're dealing with fractions. You don't always have to do it by hand.